Okay, guys, the highlights from Thursday's trading at GreatStockPicks.com. I'm going to start with, I just love this call. This was by one of our all-stars, Wayne. Again, those are members that have proven themselves over time. They've been with us a long time, and we have given them like presenter status, so their font is a different color, and there's a chime when they post, so their ideas stand out. And Wayne called OVTI literally right over this little narrow red candle, 1551, 1545 stop. That's only 6 cents risk. Look what happens. Ends up closing at the high of the day up there. It went to 1590, I think. So not a huge move, about 40-cent move from Wayne's entry idea. But look how tight the stop was. That's what's so impressive about it, and that's why Wayne's an all-star. Literally, there's the trigger, and there's the stop, and perfect call. One of my ideas today, TiVo. Now I wasn't even watching TiVo. TiVo had a strong day yesterday, and today a follow-through day, but I wasn't even watching it. I stumbled upon it, not even sure why, just clicking around when it looked like this. And I typed in the main chat room. You know, you can see yesterday's rally, and then it sold off early. So I typed in the main chat room, the TiVo high of day break might work. I know I had at least one member take it at 1090 there, and look, within 5 minutes it's at 11:15, almost 11:20. So that was a quick scalp trade, but then this put it on my radar. It was kind of in blue skies on the daily chart. So when it came back down here, I think it was at 11 when I went ahead and took a position, and I actually added, which is a little out of character for me, I added it 1090. But either way, my stop was 1080. So my original entry, 1011, added at 1090. So I ended up with a 1095 average, but my stop was 1080. So anyone that followed me in chat, the actual original first call was at 11, so I'll just leave it at that on the results page. From 11 with a stop at 1080, never stopped out, and look what happens. Comes back through the high of the day and ends up closing almost at the high, from 11 to 11:59 in a very strong rally there. And that ended up being one of my best trades of the day. Also called MCP when it looked just like this. I called it at 840. Let me get this right. 847 with a stop only 7 cents below. There's the trigger, then it gets through the high of the day, and a very nice percentage gain. Really held up well. And MCP, the daily chart still looks good, but that was a 5% move in our favor on only 7 cents risk there. So MCP also worked very well. I also suggested using one of our what we call Tokyo trades in chat. I also suggested TQNT pretty much right there. That's one of our Tokyo trades with a stop right below this green candle. Look what happens. Very nice percentage gain there too. Went up about 20 cents. Not bad on a under $5 stock. X, I didn't mean to yell that, was our SMS pick today. I called X right around 22. Now I'll tell you why I loved X. If you can see this line here, I'll show you the daily. X, take today's candle out of it. You kind of had a big kind of very tight triangle or wedge pattern here, and then today gapped up, and so this was in breakout territory. And then look at the opening volume on the opening 5-minute candle. So look at that massive volume compared to the last several days. So this had all my attention this morning, and I actually nibbled on the pullback there at 22 myself with a 20-cent stop, and I got a move to 22.20 somewhere in there, and I was a seller of some in here, but I really thought we were going to get the breakout. And right about here, when I was really anticipating the high of day break and a massive move, that's when Boehner came on and said, you know, we can't make up our minds, and things are going bad, and you know, they're fighting their battle in public, which is good for nobody. But anyway, that's what it did to the market, and I was back out X. And it never did stop out as far as our SMS pick, but the entry was 22, and it only went to 22.20. So if you didn't check quotes, for you people that are on our SMS list and trade from work or whatever, if you didn't check quotes and sell some into that spike, you know, it ended up going down. Not horribly, never did hit this stop, but it certainly didn't follow through. I really thought this was a big one. This is, I was counting my money on this one. I thought we were going to have a massive breakout. Then what ended up being quite the disappointment after Boehner came on TV. All right, so that's the highlights from today. I'll tell you what, I know this sounds self-serving. Chat room's just getting better and better. We just added Big Al to our list of all-stars. He is, for years now, but in chat, I think he's been there for years, just super fast on posting news on stocks. I mean, If he posts it, CNBC will have it on probably about 30 minutes later. But he's super fast, and so we added him to the All-Star list. Today was his first full day, and maybe second. Anyway, it's been fantastic having him. Just a great addition to the room. Very, very quick with news, and a lot of people getting trades just off of his post. So it's kind of fun, not only having chart setups to watch, but also to have Big Al's news posts, so we can sometimes be the first group into a stock. So anyway, great addition to the room. Teamwork just gets better and better in there, and I literally can't remember the last time I had a red day. So I just love the teamwork in there. Probably babbled long enough, so we'll talk to you guys later.